What's up, everybody? Welcome back to That Game Show. My name's AJ Gels. How y'all doing? We are back with Anthem. It's been a little bit since I picked this game up. Yeah, but I like Owen better. I'm gonna walk around, try and just kind of see who there is to see, talk to who there is to talk to. That sentence made absolutely no sense, but we're going with it. Excuse me. I mean, we got a bunch of conversations that we've kind of just had piling up for a while. We have that free play mission where we have to go find all these tombs, but we have to complete challenges for those. So, we have to do a certain number of different actions. So, frankly, all I'm going to do is just be doing just side missions and just kind of completing those as they come. Because I find I do that a lot easier just by accident than I do by trying to do them. But, like I said, we're going to start this one off, just talk to some people, and if we find a mission, we find a mission.
Could be very bad.
Let's hear it.
You remember Freelancer Diggs? That strider full of Arcanists?
Damaged cargo bay door, right?
That's the one. They never arrived in Fort Tarsis.
What do you mean?
I'm telling you, I don't know. We need to find out what happened to them. I'll keep trying to reach Freelancer Diggs.
Got it.
Those people, they're counting on us. You hear me?
I hear you.
All right. Well, we'll have some conversations then, or we'll do the conversations. Wait, where are we? Yeah, we'll grab these four in here, pop out, kind of talk to people on the way to the Javelin. Kind of the plan.
Hey there. Piece of advice?
Okay, where do I start? Your temper can get too...
No, I'm saying from me to you.
Oh, sure. What have you got?
This fight with the Monitor, burning into your brain. Someday it'll be the good old days. The legend that gets freelancers excited. And reminds you what badass feels like.
Thanks, Alec, but I've got badass covered already.
Ha! Listen to you.
Just saying.
Saying ain't the same as doing. Old man Halleck here defined the badass. That rogue Ursix that terrorized Shadow Gap Trench? I put the final bullet in its brain. Or that battle of Wyvern Horde at Indigo Vale? I was there.
Yeah? What was it like?
A dozen freelancers dropped in from above. Down a sheer cliff, landed in a circle on an outcropping. Nothing but death below. No margin for error. Had to surround him. 12 pairs of boots hit the ground in unison. 12 guns started blazing. And a bunch of Wyvern died wishing they never met a freelancer. It was magnificent.
Credit where credit's due.
I'll give you that one. Pretty impressive.
Badass.
Sure. Until I redefine badass.
Hasn't happened yet.
You'll see. Later, Alec.
I gotta say, as much as Halleck's kind of been a jackass to us, I mean, I understand why, but you know what? I'm really kind of, I don't know. I still like the guy. Sorry, I'm seeing that stronghold marker up top again. I think we completed the stronghold. I don't know. I mean, maybe I'll do that tyrant mine thing again someday, but I can't figure it out.
Right. Feeling better?
Yes, indeed. Flying high.
What have you been up to?
Freelancing. Always freelancing. And some shady business.
Shady business?
Oh, yeah. A sorry tale of woe, my glamorous friend. You want to hear it?
I'm all ears.
See? This is why I like you. You understand that when adventure comes knocking, you open the damn door.
It's chapter 1 of the Freelancer Handbook.
There's sexy danger, sexy bad choices, probably more sexy danger.
Tell me what happened.
It's a lot of sexy.
A game of chance with some dubious regulated types. Not the good kind. These were real knee breakers. In hindsight, it probably wasn't a good idea.
How'd you end up there?
They asked. Who knows? What did I have to lose?
A boring afternoon?
Nothing wrong with diving in, right? Sexy danger. Anyway, this game, I kind of bet my javelin suit.
You did what?
I was confident I had the winning hand.
Let me guess. Sexy bad choice?
Affirmative. Turns out my cards were crap. Yeah, out. Things got pretty ugly.
So you lost your suit?
Not yet. They gave me a deadline to deliver it. So I was sitting here, trying to figure out what I should do.
See if they want to do a trade. Instead of your suit, they might take something else.
I don't know. Maybe.
They're smugglers. They'll bargain for sure.
Yeah, you're right. I'm out there running across all kinds of valuable stuff. It has to be something they want.
They'll get it. They're interested in profits. That's what you're offering.
Okay. Sounds like a plan. I'll talk to you later.
I feel like her plan is actually just going to be shoot everyone in the face. What was I saying? Something about. Oh, right. Actually, you know what? I'll finish that after I talk to this guy.
Keep them busy?
You know it. Just had a contract dealing with scars. I show up and they're messing with a relic. Good thing some buddies jump on the call. We've got elementals swarming, scars everywhere, then a love-struck Koroks shows up.
What happened?
Teamwork, fancy flying, and one heck of a lucky shot. Next thing I know, the relic's silent, the Koroks has a new friend, and we come out all right.
Starting to see where you got the nickname.
It could have gone straight sideways, I'm telling you, but that's what family's for. Stronger together, right?
Backup's handy, but it's nice to fly out solo, too.
Time on your own, just you and a cipher against the wild. I hear you. Whatever's right for the moment. My next gig might be solo at this point.
Is there a problem?
My buddies and I thought we'd team up on another contract. Last one went well, so why not, right? Now they can't agree which job to take. I just want something logged in the pending contracts report.
What are your options?
An Arcanist looking for a lost vault. Gotta love some mystery. Or the fort needs people to take on hostile wildlife. Guaranteed action there.
I say go for mystery.
Do you really want to pass up a chance to uncover lost secrets?
That's what makes the job exciting, isn't it? All right, buddy. Using you as the tiebreaker. Wish me luck.
I'm not sure you need it.
Yeah. I'll see you around.
You know, I kind of like how talking with him. It's kind of like
Off somewhere.
he's talking about like just had friends randomly jump in on the job. You know, now we're working together. It's kind of like you have a bunch of like PSN friends playing together. And it's kind of funny. No, what I was saying about the Stronghold mission is I'm not sure if it counted as I completed it or if it's still showing up in my because it's still showing up in my expeditions, even though I completed this one. So I don't know. I really do not know. Should be a few people I can talk to out here. 2 or 3.
Freelancer. How goes the battle?
Fighting the good fight.
What I wanted to hear.
How's the Thunder business?
Good. Word's gotten around that freelancers are something special again.
Doing what we can. How'd you get into this work anyway, Prospero?
It found me. Nothing in this world makes a statement like Shaper Relics. Talk about fearful awe.
That's why they're so fascinating. No one knows how they work or why they even exist. Anything can happen.
Oh, I know that. I've seen it firsthand.
What happened?
When I was young, maybe 18, I was an engineer for a trading caravan. One day we hear a rumor. They say a Titan's been spotted in the area. We were young and stupid, so we got it in our heads that taking a Titan down meant we wouldn't have to be traders anymore.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That's up there with jumping into a volcano.
Seemed like a great idea at the time. So this Titan, it's leading
So do a lot of things.
destruction and rumors wherever it goes. Biggest Titan anyone's ever seen. Weeks go by. We've tracked it all the way to the Western Pass, into the Great Expanse. Finally, we corner it in a valley, and that's when I felt it. Deep in the bones dread. It wasn't just one Titan. It was 3 of them, joined together,
You're kidding me.
all standing around a Shaper Relic, melding together. Right before my eyes, it was staring right at us. This gigantic thing that shouldn't exist. Took us all of 15 seconds to turn our Strider around and never look back. But I did. I was mesmerized. It was powerful, fearful, awful. Then it pointed to the sky, and the thunder answered. It's a moment I'll never forget.
That's a great story to tell customers. Bet it helps business.
Oh, you think I'm telling a tale, huh?
Well,
Try asking my right ear. Oh, wait, you can't. Because the thunderclap blew out my eardrum. It left me half deaf. That's why I do what I do. I sell the thunder. If every freelancer can invoke the same awe I felt that day, you'll win every time.
Always fun talking to you, Prospero. See you later.
Back at you.
See, there should be somebody over here on the left. Ah, there we are. How you doing?
Thanks for checking out my shop.
No problem.
We've got stuff that can turn a good javelin into a great javelin. Maybe.
I'm listening. What do you have?
Only the finest selection of crafting materials in Port Tarsus.
Really?
Guaranteed. You know why? Because our main competitor just closed up shop.
Why'd they do that?
I'm just learning the regulator game, but my Uncle Ronnie said, we made them an offer they couldn't refuse. My name's Serna.
Really? Godfather references? That exist in this universe?
It's a compound and alloy shop. Sometimes we get in other stuff. It's called Uncle Ronnie's, and my family owns it.
Good to know.
So don't forget, when you want quality, this is the store for you. Sure hope you come back and do some shopping.
Well, yeah, I mean, I would if I could buy weapons, not crafting stuff, because frankly, I don't use crafting. I don't craft in this game. I find it a pain in the ass. And I just find a lot of stuff in this game is just either not explained or it's just a pain in the ass to do. It's easier to find loot drops, but I talked to her, but I'm afraid that it might push the story forward. What was I saying? Oh, right, it's stuff about, you know, it's loot drops or whatever, but I mean, the thing is, the loot drops in this game suck. You wouldn't tell me that's you know, oh, let me rephrase here. I'm not the only one who thinks that. I mean, that's a very common thought nowadays of people saying that the loot drops in this game suck. I mean, all in all, how to put it? They're not terrible in the sense of, I mean, I find plenty of loot. The problem is, it's nothing special. It's all just, oh crap. No, cancel launch. I did not want to make that. I hate that it keeps trying to make it a public expedition every time I hit start. Are you sure you want to play in private? That's why I set it to private, you son of a bitch. What was I saying? No, I find plenty of loot, but it's all, at most, it's uncommon loot. I have not found one piece above just a green tier weapon, or a, green tier gear. I've not found a single piece. And I've run around and played on my own. I cannot find any. And just the amount of loot that drops. I hear the end game loot game is terrible. I hear people love the customization. I'll give you that. I mean, that's cool. I mean, you really can customize the paint jobs and do a lot of really cool stuff with that. But at the end of the day, that's not enough. I don't know. And just something else that I was kind of thinking of while we were talking to Prospero, and he's talking about the world and the shape of relics and the anthem of creation. I really, every time I come back to this game, I keep thinking of the world that this game is built around. It's really cool. It's got me super interested. I love the shape and the look of it, and I love the concept of the anthem of creation, but I still have not fully understood what the hell it is. I get it. It's some sort of thing from the gods. It's what causes like mass evolution, but I don't know why exactly it's happening, how exactly it works.
No, after you got into nothing.
Freelancer Diggs was confident they could make it.
Get back to where we last saw it. Track it down.
On my way.
I mean, the way it sounds, it technically can do just about anything. But my thing with it is, we've never gotten anything in like an exposition. We've gotten... I've not seen any exposition about it. It's always been...
Okay, should not be hard to track down the strider.
I'll do a sweep.
What was I saying? It's always been, you read this, read this little codex entry that you find out in the world, or you do this. And I get it. BioWare's kind of always done that with their games. Or at least it's done that with their RPGs. Mass Effect's done that. Mass Effect's done that. Dragon Age has done that. But even then, I would argue I still have a strong grasp of how the world works in Dragon Age and Mass Effect, even without having to go through the codex. But then you go through the codex and you find there's a whole hell of a lot of lore in that world, and I am okay with that. I love giant lore-filled worlds. My issue here is...
Found the tracks. Heading out.
Don't see anything strange. We keep a close eye on the trail.
Agreed.
My issue is I don't feel like I'm learning anything in this game through exposition. It's all being told to me through lore and archives and whatnot. And again, I was having similar conversations. I think it was with Brian Gade about Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. We're talking about similar things. That's kind of like how From Software tells its stories. And there are people who like that. Not me. They are not me. I'm going to be entirely honest.
No signs of battle, and no word from Freelancer Dig so far. I worry.
I mean, personally, I'm also a person who doesn't mind when, you know, somebody writing a movie or a game or something wants to just sit down and have the characters tell me something. You know, an explicit exposition dump. I get that some people find that annoying, think that, oh, there are so many more natural ways of giving, what are these? There's so many better ways of giving players information and whatnot, and you're not wrong in saying that. I get why some people don't like it when characters just sit down for 10-15 minutes and just talk, and it's all exposition, explaining the world, explaining this, that, the other thing, and not laying anything out subtly, not leaving anything up to the player and or viewer to understand. It's something I think you see a lot in film critique. I mean, I've been watching a lot of kind of film critique channels. Well, I mean, I say film critique YouTube channels, and I'm talking like CinemaSins, who's, I mean, it's comedic, but I mean, I have kind of learned how to express some things when I'm looking at stories and cinematography and stuff like that. And another great channel that does like ending explains for horror films, Found Flicks.
Pieces everywhere.
Yet I see no signs of attack, like back at the ambush site. It's been scavenged by scars. That is clear, at least.
But yeah, so I've been watching these YouTube channels, and you know, they always say that, you know, always talk about,
Yes.
not talk over the dialogue.
No sign of the Arcanists. Search the area.
On it.
Ah, I see. The scars hold their prizes up a cliff over here. If we are lucky, where we find the parts, we find the Arcanists.
Well, yeah, they'll usually bring up that, you know, when a character in a movie is going to sit down and just dump exposition on you, and I get it. It's very unsubtle. It's not the,
No doubt about it.
you know what I mean. It's probably not the best way to do it, to just sit and dump information on the player. I get it, or viewer, because those are movie channels. But
You see it?
I see it. It's the Arcanist.
Do not open the cages yet. Not safe.
Right. Scars first.
crap, it's one bullet shy. What was I saying? But no, I like I said, I understand it's, you know, you want something a little more subtle, and yeah, there are, you know, probably more artistic ways of doing things than just sitting down and telling the player stuff. But you know what? At the end of the day, I don't mind having exposition just dumped on me through 10-15 minutes of conversation. I really do not mind it. But I don't know. That's just me, I guess. Oh, crap. Yeah, I missed through that. Come up here around the corner. Got him. See, that might be an update. I don't remember the daily challenges popping up that clearly.
Yet we can't let them get a foothold, even out here.
It's nice to see it pop up that, you know, that clearly and tell you, hey, you completed this challenge. Ah, damn, I didn't. Because I moved my focus away. I didn't hit that guy at all. Those missiles, I'm a little annoyed with myself now. Let me rephrase. I'm more than a little annoyed at myself. I'm pretty pissed off at myself that I did something that stupid. Me, I'm on fire again. Go, 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 go. Have I ever mentioned I hate shield enemies? They're usually not hard to kill. But god damn, they just charge at you. And they just take forever to get rid of. And yes, I understand when I play when I play the Division, the combat shield is one of my gear slots, but guess what? It's not cheating when I do it.
Hey, that should be it.
It's only when the computer does it.
Hi, it's okay. I'm here to rescue you.
Rescue?
Thanks, Luke.
Yes. Please, get us out of here.
Where's your freelancer?
Freelancer Kalish is dead. Killed by outlaws. Freelancer Kalish? What about Diggs?
There you go. You're okay. What happened?
We were captured. Sold to this monstrous Scar. You have to stop him.
We will. Yarrow, you got anything for me to follow?
Maybe. A weak signal. Very close.
These big checkpoints.
We're getting close. That prisoner said Freelancer Kalish.
Yeah. Who's Kalish? And where's Diggs?
Better question, who is Diggs?
Ah, crap. Damn it, I'm out of... And I'm out of bullets. Alright, come on, reload. we go. Burn him. There we go. Grab those rounds. Get the hell out of there. Reload. Fly out. Go, drop that. Incendiary. That Scar Hunter is going to be a pain in my ass. Oh crap, I'm on fire, I can't fly. Whoa, is that blue? Did I say something earlier about never finding a piece of blue gear? Did I just find a piece of blue gear? Holy hell! That is the first rare item I have found. I mean, like, I had a few, like, special items for pre-ordering, but that was about it. Like I can finish a free roam session, like I keep bringing up. I can finish a free roam session and walk out with, you know, 10, 11, 12 pieces of gear, but none of it's, but again, all of it's just common or, you know, uncommon gear. It's, you know, I'm not gonna say it's useless, but it's not a great way to advance your character, so to speak.
Bet we find out what happened to the Strider down there.
You know, I keep knocking on this game for certain things, but god damn, I have got to give BioWare one massive shout out for this game. They created just this action third-person shooting. Like, they nailed it with this game. That's what I'm trying to say. When it comes to its shooting and combat, super fun. Like, I love being put in those situations where I have to find my way around and fight out and all that stuff. I absolutely love the shooting and combat in this game. I've said that for the longest time when I've talked about this game. That was something that they did really well. As far as the story goes, no idea what's... I mean, I kind of know what's happening. I get the general idea. We're keeping the Dominion from attacking Tarsus, or, you know, we're keeping the Dominion from accessing the Heart of Rage. I understand that.
Sold them to the Scars.
You think Diggs is somehow involved in all this?
If so, he is no freelancer.
So, Arcanists speak bought and sold, huh?
Yes. Very bad business.
What was I saying? Total lost my train of thought. Oh, right. It's not necessarily that the story's confusing. It's just, to me, I feel like there's no gravitas to the story. It's just kind of, it feels like side missions. Like this is probably one of the most intensive missions I have done in the longest time. Like, every mission can be completed in like 15-20 minutes, in all honesty. And it's usually like the big missions. Like, this one has been go here, kill these people, rescue people, do this, da, 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 da. It's been a well done mission, and there's been a story, and I'm following it. It's just, I feel like a lot of the missions in this game don't do that. Although that's not necessarily this game's problem. A lot of games that in the genre, I mean, they always just boil down to go area to area, kill everyone in there. I mean, you know, that's just. It's just the thing with these kind of games. It's just it's kind of how stories go, or how a lot of the missions go. But I mean, you can definitely try and make your individual story missions good and interesting. It's something I find like the Division 2 has done kind of. Well, the Division 2 has kind of been hit and miss with. Like, there are some missions that are really cool, but all in all, again, I've said this while I played the Division, they're really cool because the level design is so well done in that game. But sorry, I started off trying to talk about this game, and I ended up talking about the Division. I apologize for that. I really like the Division 2,
Working on it.
and I like aspects of this game. It's just, as a whole, it kind of pisses me off that they had something really neat here, and I think they made a few really poor decisions in the development process. Sorry, I went off on a, not necessarily a tangent, but you know, I just started.
How the hell do they get like this?
It's an ugly business, let me tell you.
What's the expression? It's not that I went on a tangent. It's just I feel like I've probably just I keep bringing up the same thing with this game whenever I go into a critique, because then I try and just talk about one aspect of it, and then I end up talking about the game as a whole, and I just kind of say the same thing that's just on my mind. I don't know. This is the problem when I just kind of start talking and I'm just talking. I don't want to say I'm talking to talk, but I kind of am. Kind of like right now. It makes no goddamn sense with what's happening. I'm just kind of running on autopilot and killing things.
These things die, right?
Of course, don't get distracted. That's right, keep moving. Don't let it target you.
I'll use the barrier as a means to cover an escape route. Come out here. Get him. Kick ass.
Monstrous scar down.
Really? I get 2 pieces of uncommon loot for that? I don't get something cool? Like, that's something else I don't get. Like, the big, like, really neat enemy, like, I think that piece of rare gear that I found came off of, like, just a normal enemy.
Not scars.
But I get 2 uncommon pieces off the big boss. It's weird to me.
And then so.
Usually, I feel like it should be the other way around.
using a stolen suit to masquerade as a freelancer. You come back, my friend. We will find this imposter. You hear me?
Oh, I hear you.
All right, well, that when I got excited for that rare piece of gear, I was like, "Ooh, it's a new gun! It's just another like bulwark upgrade." I mean, it's cool. I'll probably equip it, but I'm kind of pissed off. It's not a neat new gun. I got a little sad when I saw that it was like, yeah, it's a useful skill that I use a lot. It's just, man, I wanted a gun. I wanted a gun, a piece of armor, something, just something, man. Yes. Oh well. Well, you know what? In honor of the fact that I really haven't played this game in a little bit, yeah, you know what? We'll do we'll do 2 missions, and we'll keep up with this thing that Yarrow's doing. We'll keep up on this quest chain.
And we helped him do his work.
The Arcanists we found are doing okay?
Yes, they're safe. I fear they won't be counting on freelancers anytime soon.
That's understandable.
Just when we were making progress, you know?
What do we know about this Diggs guy?
Not much. Had to be behind those outlaws at the graves.
I remember that a bunch of freelancer links were missing.
That's right. He could learn about contracts from those. Maybe a lot more. Coward. He knows nothing about the damage he's doing.
We need to watch for anything that Diggs might consider a target.
Truth. Meanwhile, you must continue your work. It's more important than ever.
All right. Well, you got a mission for me there, Yarrow? Okay, so the Downstrider Diggs escorted, and then the trail into the Scar Village. Okay. Tales of Yarrow, Tales of Bryn. Okay, these are all like the little, stories of all the different little guys that we've been working with. Okay, well, I guess we don't need to. So we're not talking to Yarrow again, or he doesn't have another mission for us right away. What to do? Hey, you know what? Screw it. Well, I'll run the Tyrant Mine again. I'll run it in my my Ranger this time around. There we go. Fear the Spear. That's
a combination I could do without.
Last thing we hear, these bastards getting creative. Corvus said they'd hit multiple caravans.
Speaking of Corvus, hatching in Sev.
Freelancer. Ready to put your javelin to the test?
Just a normal day, Bastion.
Well, what's not normal is the scar activity in this region. We think this is where they're making the acid.
Any idea how?
I want you to find that out and put a stop to it.
Found the relic.
Scars have done something to it. It's gone volatile.
For those of us who don't speak Shaper, that's bad, right?
Obviously. Freelancer, you'll need to silence the relic.
damn. I keep getting. Come on, reload, you son of a... There we go. There you go. Oh, we're doing the whole thing with the echoes. I forgot. Honestly, I kind of forgot what the hell we were doing. I'm just sitting here killing things. Come on, dude, you ain't gonna move. I'm just gonna sit here and pelt you. A new one pops up. All right. I'm getting dizzy. God damn, I playing scavenger hunt in this game. And I'm overheated and I'm caught in spider webs. Oh my god, I'm a No Doubt song. That's right, I did just reference that No Doubt song. That was, well, one, not only a great song, two, that's about the only song by No Doubt that I, frankly, that I know. Gotta admit, I'm not a big fan of No Doubt. Respect what they did for ska, but, you know, and I guess I'm a ska fan, but I mean, even then, I'm a third wave fan. I'm more of a Mighty Mighty Boss Tones, Real Big Fish, sort of that kind of ska, not No Doubt kind. I'm making no goddamn sense anymore. One of our guys dropped out. I keep forgetting I can't reload and sprint. I'm flying in the dark. Okay, don't fly into those. We know what happens. No, just killing the rest of the scars. Just die. Ooh, I'm gonna die.
For the glowy things.
Echoes.
Right. Those.
Why are we keeping looking for the echoes when we're, nothing... I'm actually surprised I didn't do any damage to those guys with my bomb or my missiles, whatever.
answer?
It looked like the scars were bringing eggs to the relic. The eggs were filled with acid. Could be using the relic to weaponize it.
Let's check the second relic. Put a theory to the test.
See, this is one reason why I wish this game would let me do stuff like this, you know, solo. Because it always ends up,
Eggs everywhere. Your theory's got legs. I'll pat myself on the back after I dealt with the scars.
it's just like when you play Destiny. You got people who just know the maps so well that they just run in front. They just run ahead of everyone. They just run in front of everyone, and the sorry, they just run in front of everyone, either grab all the loots or they or like with this game, if you fall too far behind, even if you're you know, trying to grab something, it forces you, got him. It, like, teleports you up to the, you know, to where that one person is. I just find it irritating. It's one of those I'd rather play by myself. I mean, yeah, if I had a group of people to play with that, you know, we could, you know, like you know, we could make tactical decisions and whatnot together. Yeah, it'd be fun. But all in all, I don't like to play that way generally. I know a lot of people who don't like to play that way generally. Hell, I know people who, even when they play in their own little groups, they don't, you know, you hear. God, I always remember, like, when we hear the Division or Ghost Recon Wildlands at stuff like E3, you know, you hear them, you hear them, you know, going off on with call signs and whatnot, you know, making these, like, really intense tactical plans that everyone knows, yeah, that doesn't happen in real life. But even then, I can understand strategizing and, you know, playing with other people. If, you know, I'm playing with buddies, fine. You know, we can strategize and we can come up with all that on our own. But with this, where it's just going to throw us into a random group, it's like, oh, you can all be playing as interceptors, you know, or you all be rangers. You know, there's no balance. It's just basically saying, yeah, we say stronger together and we say all this stuff, but basically we're just telling you, fuck you, get people to play with, you know. Well, if you want balance, you know, make your own teams. Fine, I understand that, but still, I don't know. I don't know what the hell I'm going off on anymore. I just kind of got, honestly, I was just kind of running my mouth while I was shooting things there, but if you were able to follow any small concept of whatever I was saying. Basically, I'm getting at, this game kind of annoys me sometimes. And not necessarily just this game, just games like this game. That, you know, want you to, play, you know, it's so cool playing with other people and all this. No, it's not. Oh, and this also sucks when you go down and then, you know, nobody's willing to. Oh, is somebody gonna help me? Oh, thank God, dude. What a rare sight, and usually people don't help others. God damn, I keep getting distracted just by either just talking to you guys, just running my mouth or whatever, that I keep forgetting to look for the echoes. got the last two. Got him. Ooh, chest.
Relic silence. Paper. What was that?
It came from below.
Of course it did. Hate to say it, but that thing is probably what's producing the eggs.
And rare items.
Scars will come back and keep making weapons. Faye, find me a way underground.
Already done.
Jesus. Okay, don't fly low to the ground until bombs go off. Again, I've got to be getting these items now because they've been making patches to the loot system. I don't know. Part of me just says, no, they should have gotten that right in the first place. But again, this is what happens when a developer who doesn't make these kind of games tries making one of these games. I still say, after their failure with Andromeda, let's be honest, it was a failure. Even though I still say that game was not complete shit, it was not. Not a great Mass Effect. That was not a good Mass Effect game. It was an okay game, but not a good Mass Effect game. Either way, I'm getting lost in the weeds here. I think their game right after that should have been. They should have gone right into the next Dragon Age as opposed to trying to do this. See, I'm not outside the mission area. I'm inside the mission area. People have just shot so far forward. And now I have to be put into a load screen.
That's a lot of eggs.
You know what they say? You've got to crack a few eggs to make an omelette.
I don't want that omelette. What is that?
Another relic. Careful, freelancer. It's unstable.
I hate it when they do that. What do we do now?
Gather the fragments and silence the relic.
And because I'm carrying something, of course I can't fly because... Well, okay, I guess it's sitting on my back like a backpack over my thrust. Well, no, because see, I can use my thrusters to sprint and boost my jumps. It's weird that you can't. And see, that guy's carrying it on his side. I don't get why we can't use our thrusters while we're carrying items.
Heads up, scars incoming.
How'd they get down here?
Bastards love to blow.
Well, okay, I get why, from a gameplay perspective, why we, can't fly when we have those things on our back. It's because the game's they're trying to make it, difficult for us. They're making it a hindrance. I get that. But I'm saying I don't see an in-world reason why we can't. Ah, crap,
Only a few fragments left.
Ah, damn it.
Hey, freelancer. More scars. I know. These look extra powerful.
Grab the health, grab the ammo. Place that. That's 6-6.
Hey, door's still closed and there's notes everywhere.
Give it a minute, it should work itself out.
Should.
Energy readings are stabilizing, albeit slowly. Just stay in the center, any interference will cause the energy to spike again.
Crap. There we go.
Green answer, stay on the platform.
I'm down. Yep, we got this guy. He's not standing on the platform, advancing anything. I get it. He's fighting against the horde that's flying at us, but you mind getting us back into. Come on, dude. Thank you, gentlemen. It's these weird electrical storm things that are popping up around here. I'm not doing so well. I mean, this is the third time I'm going to have to get revived. You know, if they're going to do something or if they're just going to stand there and... Nope, I'm not going to get revived, aren't I? I'm just going to have to sit here and watch them. From the first time I tried this mission, this was my least favorite part. Like, fighting the Queen was pretty fun, but standing on this goddamn platform... Just because the amount of area that you have to stand on is so flippin' small. Oh, come on. Son of a bitch. I pressed the wrong button. I tried to use my ultimate and... What was I saying? I was trying to use my ultimate, and then I accidentally pressed up again and lost it. God damn, I can't believe I did something that stupid. Okay.
It got quiet.
Bet it'll stay that way.
More rare gear. Kick ass. Ah, crap.
It's pretty dark in here.
Throw down a flare. It'll help.
You freelancers have tools for everything.
Back into the deep.
Oh, that's just wrong.
Remember? It's only a scorpion. But bigger.
A lot bigger.
You're not helping.
Alright, let's fight whatever we're here to fight. The giant spider queen, I believe it is.
It would be unprofessional to cut the link, right?
Highly.
Next time, I expect big-ass bugs to be in the mission briefing.
Even Clovis doesn't know everything.
Oh, fucking course. It just came and fucking stomped on me. Of course. That's what you get, everyone, for trying to be helpful. Tried to save my team there, and I ended up getting myself killed. Burn, I mistimed that terribly. Ah, it was well timed. Go. I hear it, I don't see it, and I don't like that. out, pulling out, pulling out.
Even the way it
Dead.
dies is unnerving.
Wonder how many years it'll take me to figure that. I'm gonna go with 8.
One for each of the tyrant's legs.
No more scorpion talk, please.
Ah. Huh, okay. Don't know how to open those. Weird. Alright, well guys, there you go. We completed the Tyrant Mine. I don't know if it's gonna disappear from my my, you know, still to be completed objectives, but yeah, either way. Thanks for watching. Facebook, Twitter, the website, mines.com. Links, that stuff can be found down in the description below. Please remember to like, comment if you're not already. Please subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for more next time, but until then, my name's AJ Gels. This is the That Game channel. I'm out.